Alright, so the episode where we find out who just won this fight between Joey and Brian, that's the next episode. So if you don't want to hear me talk for a bit, you can skip to the next episode if you're on Patreon. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, it's the next episode. I wanted to do 3 regular videos today, but before I filmed the last episode, I started the newsletter back up, for the weekly schedule. Ever since I stopped doing the newsletter, like a month ago, I just felt bad. Like I feel like I turned my back on my newsletter people. So I'm happy that I started, but it took me like an hour to set it up, an hour and a half, pay the billing or whatever, set up the landing page, set up the welcome email. It was a pain in the butt, but it's up now. So if you want to go subscribe to the newsletter and get the weekly schedule again, it's up. This newsletter though will also be for my new fans who are fans of the baby daddy content, the cringe baby daddy content. Because I wanted a newsletter that was for everyone, not just the Serafina Town fans. It's for everybody, all my content. And I learned my lesson last time that I canceled the newsletter and deleted my whole email list. I feel bad because I wish I still had those people that I could import to the new list, but it is what it is. I learned my lesson that when you feel burned out, don't delete anything. Don't make an impulsive decision. I felt burned out with that newsletter, and the difference between that newsletter and this one is that when it comes to the schedule, I'm not going to list every individual so you can click it and go. I'm just going to post an image of the schedule and save me a lot of work. Plus, I don't know what it is on YouTube where they're not letting me put the premiere dates anymore. When you put a premiere date, you're able to send a link to that video. Without the premiere date, you can't link it, so it won't even link in the I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying, but it's inside baseball, whatever. So yeah, if you're a fan of the clicking the episode and it takes you to YouTube, that's not going to be in the newsletter, but there'll be an image showing the video, the date it's airing, the schedule will be there. Does that make sense? So yeah, that took me an hour and a half, so I was able to film 3 videos today. It's quicker for me to film one of these. And I didn't do a State of the Skits address after the season finale. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing State of the Skits address because I'm skipping Sundays. And I don't want to take away another video from you. Does that make sense? I already cut out Sundays, so I want to have as many episodes during the week as possible. Update on that is really helped. It's really helped to take off Sundays. I'm feeling refreshed. In terms of season 10, I love how the second half of it was. Episode 60 and up, I was a fan of how it ended. Once we got away from the Serafina Town Institute of Faith and Nanny Agatha running the thing and all of that, I feel like we got back to like the family narratives, and it's been really fun. I'm having fun again. Like the last episode I filmed, even though it was just Joey and Melissa talking, there's just something real about those themes. And I know that the dialogue is a little bit longer. I know that the scenes are a little bit longer. But I feel like there's like nuggets of good crap in there, if that makes sense. Like I can't remember anything offhand, but the way Mill was talking about being a mom, why she doesn't like her birthday, I love that. I know, it can drone on a little bit, but I feel like finally, like, there's some substance in these episodes between these discussions. I like everyone's agenda right now. I like that we don't know what Jonathan, like, does he really love Mill? I love that we don't know that. I think he really does. I love that, like, Mill is now getting a little conflicted. This man killed her grandson, but at the same time, what's going on in her head where she's like, is she really liking this man, or is she playing everybody? I like the Joey and Melissa, the way they're turning out. I'm excited to see like do they actually have kids? Do they get married? Do they move together? Do they move away? Like, is this really happening? I like this whole Brian finding a lead on Miranda. I'm wondering, like, I know it's weird to say I'm the one that creates it, and I'm wondering, but, you know, it's all open-ended to me, too. Curious to see what happens. Is he going to find her? Or is this another dead lead? I kind of like that Tiffany's gone, but I also kind of like that she might come back. You never know. I'm kind of excited and scared to see, like, what happens if Mill and Jonathan really do get together. What's that mean for everyone? And is Mill ever going to change her mind on wanting to be a grandmother to Charlotte? Those narratives really excite me because it's like, you know, I don't know, there's something real about it. You can feel it, right? Her birthday coming up is exciting too. I want to see what happens with that. I think we all miss Miranda. Maybe some people don't. I don't know. I kind of don't hover in the comments anymore, only because I feel like we're all just watching together, if that makes sense. Like, I know you guys are doing your thing. You all have your own opinions on things and see things in a different way, and that's all I want, you know. But what was I saying? Right, Miranda. I'm proud that she's been away for so long, and it'll be interesting to see if, like, she really does avoid everyone. I'd be kind of disappointed if Brian finds her, and I don't know if he is or he isn't, but that's what's fun for me. I just like that the end of season 10 and the beginning here of season 11 has a realness to it, and everything's had an emotion to it. There hasn't been an episode where I've, like, phoned it in, you know what I mean? The episode where Joey was in the kitchen grieving his son and she found him, very random episode that just came to me. That I walked away from that episode feeling very emotional, like that was all real, even though, like, my son is here. I think I was able to put myself in his shoes, and I walked away from that episode that night feeling like this is why I do it. This is, like, it's so hard to explain, you know what I mean? It's not cathartic, but it's tapping into something that's like why you read a book, I guess, like walking away, like feeling something from it. I hope all of you got something from it too. That's the difference between this old content that I do. I call it old because, you know, it's what I started doing. But that's the difference between this dramatic series versus the short form cringe baby daddy content that I put out. I feel like I have a perfect balance. At night when I'm filming these, I'm serious, I'm real, I'm emotional. Whereas the baby daddy and the short form skits or whatever, it's so aloof and his priorities are backwards, but he's always kind of fun, you know. There's no it's all funny. It's a cool balance. So yeah, newsletter's back. I will try not to stop it again. I was burned out, got a little carried away, but after thinking about it for a bit, I miss sending out the schedule. It felt like stability. It felt like our little routine together. Does that make sense? So the newsletter will have the schedule. It'll also, whenever there's new merch for the fans that are fans of the new content, I'll make sure, you know, the merch is listed there as an announcement. General updates about my content and stuff like that. I see some people request merch for the Serafina Town series, but I don't know how big the demand is for that. My bad if it was blurry there for a second. It's the lighting. I don't have my light with me. But yeah, other than that, look forward to the rest of season 11. Thank you for all the support as well. Apologies for deleting the other newsletter. This won't happen again. If you're interested in baby daddy horoscopes, which I do every Sunday from this character. It's another tier on Patreon. It's also, you can subscribe to it on TikTok or Instagram soon, and Facebook right now. Don't forget, I got merch up. I got the cameos up if you're interested in any of that. So those are my announcements right now. Remember, results to the fight in the next episode, so you see if Joey won or if Brian won. Alright, that's it. Thanks for listening to me.